Hey everyone, today we're going to be making some spaghetti. First, we're going to be boiling some water for our noodles, pasta, whatever. I don't got like a big old pot, so I'm just using this. Same one. I'm gonna fill it up probably up to here. Okay, I got it filled up. I'm gonna turn on the power. I'm gonna bring this to a boil. I'm gonna put some salt in here. I guess, to flavor the noodles, the pasta. And I'll wait till it boils. Okay, so while the water is boiling, I'm gonna be prepping our ingredients. Got an onion. Use a good amount because I want to chop some into smaller pieces and bigger pieces. So just dice them up. I don't think it matters like how even they are. At least. And then I'm just do like a little bit, like some bigger slices, not too much. Just for texture. This big's okay. I forgot to buy mushrooms, but I would add mushrooms to this as well. Like the brown, what do they call it? Portobello. I'm gonna chop this into quarters. 1, 2. Maybe eighths. Or yeah, I'm gonna do eighths. Just I put spinach in mine. I just chop it up into like half-inch pieces. Add a little more. Okay. I'm waiting for the water to boil and I'm defrosting the ground beef. You can use a whole 1 pound. I usually do that when I'm cooking for my family. I'm gonna use half a pound and that'll be enough for a couple days for me. And yeah, we'll be back. Our water's boiling. I put some salt in there. Not a lot, but not like a little bit. So I'll be putting regular spaghetti. I also like spaghetti with linguine noodles, but not today, another time. Since this is a small pot, I gotta make sure all this fits in there. So I'm gonna be pushing this down. I don't like breaking it because I don't like the small noodles. So once the bottom part gets soft, I'm gonna push these in and constantly stir it and check on your pasta so it don't burn on the bottom. Okay, you see how I'm just pushing it in. Make sure it's covered by the water. I don't know exactly how long. I just do it until my desired texture. I don't like it al dente, like with the inside like a little like texture. I like it more soft. But you can do it however texture you want. I think this boils maybe like 10-13 minutes. But I'm not too sure. Just push all that down. And remember, like, constantly stir it so it won't stick on the bottom. And then you accidentally burn it onto your pan. I mean, pot. I did that before. Alright, we'll be back. I think I made too much noodles. But, I think the noodles should be done. Okay. You're just about done. I'm gonna give it like 1 more minute, but once this is done, I'm gonna be rinsing this with cold water, and pouring in the water, and then draining it constantly. I don't have an actual strainer yet, but I'm gonna just like use this, pour out the water, and use water to cool it down. And then we'll be back after. Okay, so the noodles are done, and then I rinsed it off because I didn't want it to stick. So it's okay. Okay, now we're gonna heat this up, 7 medium high. I'm gonna be putting some oil in there. This is heats up. Okay, pan's heating up. I'm gonna put some oil. Just a little bit, not too much. Like 1 tap. Okay, I'm gonna spread this around. seasonings, I'm going to use garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and salt. So put this in. And I'm gonna season it. Salt. Black pepper. Onion powder. And garlic powder. Mix this up. Oh, I'm using a full pound because I'm going to cook this and use the hamburger for different dishes too. I'm going to add some more salt. And pepper. Mix this up. Okay, it's cooking, and I'm gonna add the onions in. Mix that up. Actually, no. I was gonna say I'm gonna use all the beef, but I don't want to do that. Okay, the pink's almost gone. Okay, I'm going to do that. And taking off. Sorry. I'm going to be taking out half of it. now I'm going to be adding tomatoes. What I like doing is tilting the pan, and you see all that grease, I take that out. Take that out, throw it away. And some people keep it for like flavor and stuff, but it's not, I don't like mine like too oily. Tomatoes. Okay, now I'm gonna add the spinach. Mix that up. The crushed tomatoes. Mix it around. And once the tomatoes like turn into like a paste, then I'm gonna start adding the spaghetti sauce, or they call it bolognese. So I'm making up bolognese. I just call it spaghetti. Okay, now we're going to be adding tomato sauce. I have half a container. I have another one. I'm going to put some of that in there. The empty one, well almost empty, I put a little water in it. Put some water, shake it up, put it in there. Mix it around. I turn it low. I add garlic powder. It's probably like 2 tablespoons. Onion powder. Same thing, about 2 tablespoons. Pepper. Couple cranks. And salt. Mix that around. Okay, while this is cooking, or I guess heating up, I eat it with toast, so I'm gonna cook a piece of toast as well. Also, spaghetti, it splatters a lot, so make sure it mixes so it don't splatter too much. I'm going to add a tiny bit more water. Heating up some broccoli. Mix this around. And just let that sit. I grew up eating spaghetti with sugar, so I know it's kind of controversial. But I put some sugar in it. Yeah. So like 1 tablespoon so far. I add more later. This is brown sugar. You can taste your sauce like when you're cooking it. Add more flavor as you need. I will taste it soon. taste it. I add a little more onion powder. Onion powder and some garlic powder. Not too much garlic powder because I don't like the taste too much garlic powder. If I have regular garlic, I would use that. I think I put a little bit too much sugar, but it still tastes fine. You can't really tell like the true taste until like after it cools down a little bit. So I'm gonna let this, turn it off, and just let it sit for a little bit, like maybe 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna prepare a bowl real quick because I need to put the sauce somewhere. So let's, yeah, I definitely made too much noodles, but it's okay. And then once it cools down, I'll come back and put the sauce on. Okay, I'm gonna add sauce. I like mine saucy, so. Okay. I actually threw it in the microwave because I like mine hot. But add a little Parmesan cheese if you want. Spaghetti. They call it bolognese, but I just call it spaghetti. I ended up throwing the rest of the hamburger meat in the sauce because I didn't have enough containers. But so I guess I'm gonna be eating this for the next couple meals. What, dinner, lunch, dinner? Okay. Oh, I forgot to get my slice of bread. I'm gonna toast. I put a little bit too much sugar, but it tastes fine to me. I put a little bit too much sugar though. There's like two things that I won't eat when I go out. I'd rather make my own spaghetti and fried rice. I hate like other food. I mean like restaurant spaghetti and fried rice. I guess I'm used to like home cooked ones. Today, I didn't really do anything. I stayed home until like 2 or 3. Then I went out because I couldn't stand it. And then I just started driving. Drove all the way to Santa Monica. And then I drove to Branch 99. No, actually, no. I went to Sawtell. I was thinking about getting some Japanese food. But I was like, I can't afford it. I don't think it's the smartest thing to do. I'll save my going out on the weekend. So I just went to Ranch 99 and bought a tomato and some tofu. Tomato, tofu. Yeah. Oh, and some meat. Oh, the meat from the stew, it wasn't $6. It was actually $10. I got it mixed up with the steak. But it's still not like too bad. Bought some ingredients what I'm gonna make like in a couple days. And that'll last me a couple days. I'm probably gonna plan like making big old meals so it lasts like a couple days. Especially like when I start school, I'm gonna start doing that more. Because it's like really exhausting to cook. Well, cook good. I could cook a simple meal, but it's easier having it ready, and it's cheaper than just going out every day. Sometimes you get burnt out on everything. I think I'm probably burnt out right now because I was struggling to get outside. But I want to go somewhere, but I don't know. Ended up just doing just doom scrolling all day, not being productive, but at least I went out for a drive. Let me clear my mind for a little bit. But gas is so expensive, especially like I think it's like $5.70 for 87, or and you gotta pay more like you got for premium and stuff. But I'm so glad I didn't bring the SI, my SI, because well, I kind of I don't know. I debate. I wanted to bring my car, because, because I don't know, but it had no AC, so I had like choice like have AC, no AC, and I'm glad I picked the AC one, but I don't know. It's not like, I guess you cruise around and it's fun, but it goes better in traffic out here anyways. Like everyone out here, they got all these like expensive cars like Beamers, Porsches, like Ferraris. I've seen like the most I've seen in my life. Benzes and all that stuff. And that's saying I come from Bay Area, San Francisco, and they got some nice cars out there, but they just got like a bunch of cars out here. Like everyone's driving it. It's probably because that Hollywood and stuff, but at least I'm not into like the European cars, because those are super expensive to repair. At least with my Hondas, it's like so easy to do your own repairs, and it's much cheaper to get the parts. It's mass produced, and you got the common tools to do it. Oh my god. Speaking of super good, my first time I saw an NSX, like Acura Honda NSX, this is the newer one, like 2022 I think. I'd never seen it before, and that was cool. It's not like my favorite car all the time. I don't like the new one, but I've never seen any NSX in real life. If I were to get an NSX, I think I could just get the original one. What, 92 I think? Is it Type R? Or NSXR? Or I forgot. But I don't know, I'm more into the Hondas rather than the Acuras. Like the Integras are cool, the Legends are cool. I don't like the TSX, the RSX. Well, RSX is an Integra I think, but I don't like it. They're good cars, but I just don't like how it looks. But I'll take it. Of course I'll take it. Take an Integra. Especially the TLs. I don't like the TLs, RLs. Rather get like a Civic or a Accord. Or Element. Element, I'll drive an Element CRX. Man, my uncle has a CRX, but he don't. It's it's like broken, but the body's it's a good shell, but he didn't want to sell it, which sucks. CRXSI, I don't know what year, like, I don't think they had that. I don't think that one has B-Tech. I'm not sure. But yeah, I like the regular Hondas, like 92 Accord, 2000 Accord. I like the station wagon Accord. Civic hatchback. I like hatchback. Because my family, we got a 2000 hatchback CX, an 05 SI EP3, and then we used to have like a 99 Civic Coupe EX. I think I have the G16Y8 VTEC. My car right now, my hatchback has this is all stock, so I have the regular Y7. But my favorite car is well, I think it still is the AP1 S2000. I think that's my favorite car. I don't know. I think I was in Oakland driving when I was in passenger seat. And then, because I was like sort of into cars. I like the Civic SI. At first, this was like a long time ago. Like when I was in like high school or middle school, but I like that, like the 10th gen SI. And the Type R's. And then we were driving to Oakland, and then I saw this S2000. I didn't know what it was. I'd never seen it before. Yeah, I didn't read it. It was like I read it as like S3000 or something. And I was asking my dad, "Oh, what's that?" And that was nice. Is it like it said like S3000 or something? And I was like, "Oh, S2000, Honda S2000." Oh my! I searched it up and I was, oh my god, that's so cool. I was like really debating about buying one, like, because I was like, should I stay inside, stay home, use and buy S2000, or should I go out and save for college when I transfer? And I did the latter, but we'll find out if it's worth it. It's so funny. I always liked Honda when I was a kid. I think it's because that's all we had. But I always liked them. My family always had Honda. I never drove another car. That type of car, brand car. Have I? Oh no. I drove a Chevrolet Tahoe. But not personally, but I just like been in it and drove it, but that's not mine. But my whole family always had Hondas, Acuras, intermediate family, from what I remember. Except we had a Beamer once, but in the car. I never drove it. I remember my dad had a Legend, like the Acura Legend, and it had the Japanese, like I don't know, like Type 2 motor or something. I don't know. And then he had a green Accord. That's my favorite color Accord. I like the green. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a 4-string. I like Toyota too. Like honestly, when I was coming down here, I thought it would be like really cool to have like an older 4Runner. Like just to have, but because I like those older 4Runners. But it didn't happen. And then my favorite Toyota is the Mark III Supra. I like the Mark III Supra, the 87 to 89 or something. Those were cool. Those look so cool to me. If I were like, I would say the 80s Toyotas look better than the 80s Hondas, most of them. But Hondas from 90s to early 2000s, this is my favorite. And now everything looks the same. I don't know. If I were to drive Toyota, I would do the Mark III Supra. Like near my dad's house, this dude has like a MR2, like 80s model with the pop-up lights, the non-supercharged one. And I kept talking to my dad about, hey, maybe I should ask him if he wants to sell it. Because, I don't know, I think it's not the prettiest car, but it's also not the ugliest car. Like the CRX is way uglier than that. Yeah, especially Del Sols. Del Sols are straight ugly. I would never want a Del Sol. Del Sol motor though. Yeah, it's high motor. Oh, and the preludes too. The old school prelude. No, actually, almost every prelude is pretty cool. I saw the new one in person. I don't get how people could fit in that. I don't think I could fit. I'm not even that big. I'm what, 5'10", and I don't think I could fit in that. But I don't get why everyone. I mean, I sort of get why everyone's complaining about the prelude, but he wasn't. Prelude was never like some super card. It's just this fixed up super. Not super. A fixed up Civic. I mean, besides the what's it? SH, the like 2000s SH Prelude. A lot of people love that model. I think it's a good looking car. But I'd rather have the older one. Like the older SI with the pop-up lights, I like those. And the Lexuses, I don't know, I can't really get into Lexus. They're cool. Like, of course, like LS 400. I never have one, and it looks nice. That's like a straight luxury. And then, but there is a JDM one. Like two of them, I would love. The JDM Toyotas is the Toyota Soarer, which turned into the SC, I believe, the Lexus SC, but it didn't look the same. It's like a I see the late '80s model Toyota. I think it's a '87 twin turbo GT Soarer or something like that, and those look nice. I would want that. Yeah, those probably my top two Toyotas. The Mark III Supra and then the Soarer GT twin turbo. Is it twin turbo? Or I know it's turbo, but I don't know if it's twin turbo. I forgot. And I always wanted one of those decay trucks. I don't know. It is funny. I always see them for sale for like $5,000, but we're in California. You can't get that registered. It sucks. But I wouldn't want to move out California. Anyways, so because but those old school cars like the Chevelles, the Impalas, all that stuff, 55. But the old schools, I personally, I'm not too into American cars. Especially the older cars because they share this thing. I don't know why people get rid of the catalytic converter. Like down here in LA, when you're traveling on the 405 or whatever, the highways and stuff, it smells straight like smog now. Can't breathe that in. There's like no fresh air. Like even at night, when I go walking and stuff, it feels so muddy and disgusting. And they don't smell fresh. But when I went to the San Gabriel Valley, that smelled, but it was like way cool. It was weather, I don't know, for some reason it was like a little drizzle. But there are a couple American cars I would get, but it's just because it's my parents' favorite cars, like a '89 Ford Mustang LX and a 71 and a half Camaro. And then for myself, of course, a Corvette. But I don't know. I like the newer Corvettes. Those look neat. And then older Corvettes are cool, but I'm not too into American cars. I'm more of just a Honda, Toyota type person. Okay, I got like my sidetrack. So I think spaghetti was good. I always like spaghetti. It's easy meal to make. I got a bunch of leftovers. I'm gonna be eating this for next days. I wanted to finish that packet so I can make linguine next time. It's either linguine, it's linguine, but I don't know which noodles the actual one. Because my mom used to make like spaghetti, and then it was flat noodle. I didn't know which one is fettuccine or linguine, so I'm gonna test out linguine because last time I got fettuccine, I think it was too thick. And so hopefully it's this linguine. But yeah, I would always make I don't like meatballs either. Oh, I like beef balls and pho, but I don't like meatballs, like spaghetti meatballs, turkey balls, whatever, all that stuff. Swedish meatballs, I don't like that. Oh, I like the Stouffer's Swedish meatballs, but that's because I grew up on that. But all those the canned and instant meals, like canned ravioli, the Chef Boyardee. And then the Stouffer's or is it Marie Callender's? I don't know. All those TV dinners. Oh, yeah, the Salisbury steak. Got the Salisbury steak. And then the mac and cheese. I love that. Put on white bread. Untoasted white bread. I used to eat that. And then I used to eat salami a lot. Oh, I love salami. I was thinking about buying some salami, but I don't know, it's too greasy now. I think that's how I got so big. I used to drink a bunch of whole milk, eat all this junk. But I don't know. Past couple years, I've been doing better. All I drink is water, basically. Once in a while, I'll drink a different drink, and then I no more sodas. Like once I cut out soda, like how many years has it been? 2 years? 3 years? 3 years. 2023. I cut out sodas 2023, like Thanksgiving. Like I was like I stopped drinking soda, and on Thanksgiving I tried a root beer and I was like, it was too sweet. And I was done, and then I started losing a bunch of weight, and I managed to lose 70 pounds because I was 240 and I would a little more like 77 because my lowest was 163, but I don't think that was like super healthy. It's like when you're counting calories and like on a super strict diet, it's like really depressing and it's stressful. And then I noticed that a lot once I was like actively like calculating calories when I was in a nutrition class, and that because we had to do like a project on it. I never like I had to keep track of every single thing I ate for that whole project, and that was so stressful. But even then, I could feel myself getting burnt out, like out because I was like, oh, how many calories is that? And how much am I adding? This so and so, so and so, and then I just got like super burnt out. And then I was like, I was skinny, and everyone kept saying I was like skinny. I didn't like. It felt like I was like anorexic, all this body dysmorphia or whatever it's called. But I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't like super healthy, but I mean, technically from whatever insurance or health they say, oh, you're in a healthy range, but it's not really like mentally. But I'm not that anymore. I gained what? I don't know how much I weigh right now. Last time I was like 190 maybe. Because I was averaging I was 160 for like a year, and then I gained back 10 pounds, and I stayed that for a year. I was averaging 170, 175 through I think late 2024 and through 2025 December, and then I started gaining more weight, but that's can't really correlate it, but it's not like super fat. It's not fat because I definitely don't look the same as like when I was the same weight. I guess that's like the good thing for like muscles because it hides most of your fat, but yeah. Dang, how did I get from spaghetti talking about cars and then now I'm talking about freaking body weight? I don't know, I think right now I don't think I'm eating the best right now. Like since I moved, but this whole year I haven't been eating the best. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, okay. If you do want to lose a lot of weight, yeah, cut out all the sugars and stuff. Like soda, get rid of soda, candy. Like I barely eat candy. Like once in a while I'll eat like a piece of chocolate. But am I stupid? I bought some freaking Pockies, and then it was $2.95 for a pack of 9, which I think is good deal. And then ice cream is my like guilty pleasure. I always eat ice cream. You keep one thing consistent, but you don't eat too much. I used to eat one scoop of ice cream, or just take ice cream bars. You just take a bite or two, and you just put it back. You have to like discipline yourself a lot. And then almonds, you need a lot of fiber, like vegetables and all that stuff. But almonds, that was like one of my main. It is my main. Almonds. I drink water, and then vegetables. I used to eat. Well, I still eat spinach, but not as much as I used to. Spinach, broccoli, frozen. Like you go to Costco, get a pack of the frozen broccoli. Just keep it in your freezer. Just heat it up each meal. I used to eat the same thing every single day for breakfast. Not the same breakfast. I would eat 2 eggs, spinach, either like the breakfast sausage. I'll eat 3 breakfast sausage. Once in a while, I'll have like 2 slices of bacon, or just like turkey. We didn't have ham. And then I eat that. I skipped lunch because I was in school. But if you do want to, like, you do have to eat lunch because I think it helps. Because I started eating lunch and I felt better. Like, mentally, you feel better eating lunch. And you don't get all hangry. I get hangry. And then dinner, I definitely did not eat that much. This much. Like, that whole thing, I'll eat. Okay, actually, maybe I did. Like, it was this size. We have this size plate, and then, like, depending whatever food, plate or bowl. Bowls are deeper, so I think I eat a little bit less than that. But that was every single day, and then on the weekends, I'll eat the ice cream, just 1 scoop or 1 bite, and then next day 1 bite, all that stuff. And yeah, I lost a lot of weight. People say, "Oh, was anything?" It's like, nah, that was all natural. And I was walking a lot too. I didn't have a car. I was walking every single day, go to school, go back, and take BART or Muni. I was walking every single day. And then, yeah, constant exercises. I don't like fully work out. I don't consider what I do workout. Like, what, push-ups. Okay, I used to do push-ups. I built it up because I couldn't do a push-up at all. I couldn't do push-ups. I couldn't do anything. I built everything from scratch. Even now, I struggle with 20 pounds. Like 20 pounds weights. Not like struggle, but I built up to 20 pounds. I used to, it was push-ups. I do the calf raises, plank. I do, I think I could only do like 10 seconds, and then I kept doing it every day, and then 30 seconds every day, and then minute, and then a couple of minutes I used to, but now I could probably only do a minute right now, but do that, I did that, and then I do resistance band, the curls, and then I don't know what that is, but I just make up my own things, and I can't do like core exercises because of my back and my knees and my legs. I can't do like leg exercises because my knee's bad. I need to get it checked out. But I used to do squats, but it make my knee look horrible. And then walk a lot. And then I'll build it up, so I was like, I think I would do like 5 for each curl. Not 5 pounds, 5 reps. 5 reps and 3 sets. I started off with 3 sets. 5 reps, 3 sets. And then I did up to 10, 3 sets. And then I would go up from there, 4, 5, 6 sets. I'm on 6 sets right now still. And then push-ups is 10. No, it was 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then the same thing with everything else. I would do the same amount of sets for everything. And then now I'm using the actual weights instead of oh my god, my resistance band snapped on me 2 days ago. So I'll probably buy another one. But like, if you look at me, like, you don't see like muscle. Like, my shoulders are defined. I have a collarbone from losing weight, and you can see my collarbone. My muscle, well, at least my arms. I don't do my legs anymore. Well, besides walking kind of start wrestling a little bit. My arms show a little bit, but I still gotta work up for that. I don't like the super muscle. Just like, and I'm still trying to fix like body dysmorphia, but okay, that got like way too personal. Spaghetti. Yes, make it. I added the other meat because it didn't fit, because I only had 3 containers, and I added all that one. I added the other meat, and then it took away all the extra sweetness. So if you do use 1 whole pound and whatever sugar I use, it tastes good. Plus, you could add some like Parmesan cheese and add a little salt. I know, like, adding salt to the pasta sauce, like the cans or the jar stuff, like, because those like have a lot of salt to preserve it, but it tastes good. But I don't like overly salty stuff. Oh yeah, I wouldn't use seasoning too when I cooked when I was losing weight. I barely any seasoning. Like, either no salt, maybe some pepper, but that's it. I'll do that, and people still say, man, you think everything's salty, everything's stuff. Or when they eat my food, oh, you like tasting the natural flavors. But I stopped using but as you can see, I started using more seasoning and stuff. But alright, that was my, what they call it. And they call it gravy now, but the bolognese or whatever. I just call it spaghetti with meat sauce. Just spaghetti. Anything with this type of sauce, I call it spaghetti. I don't care what type of noodle, whatever. It's all spaghetti to me. So, alright. I'm gonna make curry, like Japanese curry next, probably on the weekend. Maybe not. No, I'll do it I'll try to do it weekend or Friday. Today's Wednesday, because I'm gonna eat this next couple days. I don't know, whatever. I never made. I'll explain that next one. Okay. See ya.